Arlington has won the Super 8 Massachusetts State Championship. Welcome, Spy Pond hockey fans. Today's matinee is at the Eddie Burns Arena right here in Arlington. Unusual 2 o'clock face-off, and today's opponent, the Rockets, over from Reading High School. They're 2-1 on the season and ranked 14th in the state. The Ponders dropped like a rock from number 4 to 10 after the thorough beating by BC High the other night, 7-0. Of course, the BC High Eagles are ranked number 1 in the state and showed the reason why. But tonight's another game and another beginning here for the Ponders. Reading, always a good opponent. As I mentioned, they're 2-1 on the season. The Ponders are 1-1. Play underway. Puck is down in the Ponder zone, and the back and forth swap with the D, and it's sent by Davies down into the Reading zone. Reading trying to clear it out. A heavy check in the corner, and the puck remains in the Rocket zone. Game just underway. No score here from the Eddie Burns Arena. Walter Scott bringing you all the action. Puck back in the Arlington zone and chased down by Davies. And he takes a heavy hit in the corner by the Rocket forward. Puck is lobbed down to the blue line, the Rockets blue line, and sent behind the Dylan Emery in the net for Reading. Puck intercepted at the red line and again dumped into the Rocket zone. Derek Keneally chases it down, but can't get a hold of it. It's still in the Reading end. Nothing much happening here in the opening moment. And here come the Rockets trying to come out of their end, but the Ponders are forechecking and pinning them in. Reading over the line, but the player falls down. Wheels came right off him and back into center ice. And there's a heavy check by Will Jennings on that Rocket forward, and he has to leave the ice. He felt that. Leosa dumps it down behind the Reading net. No score here, first period. Wing-to-wing pass right on the stick of number 11 for Reading. That's Sean Golden, and he just dumps it in behind the Arlington net. In the strings tonight for the Ponders is Mike Brennan. Mike's a junior and getting his first start for the Ponders. Face off to his right in the Ponder zone. There's a drive way wide of the net. Brennan just watches it carom and jammed along the boards. It's Hanley, he can't quite get it out. It's still in the Arlington zone, and the Rockets are forechecking well. Puck comes out to the point, and a drive from the right point. And that's knocked down. The puck is batted. Here come the Ponders out of the zone, but they can't advance the puck. It's driven now down into the center ice and into the Arlington bench, which Karen back on the ice, no flag. Nice lead pass to Anthony Missouri. He busts over the line, a drive, and just wide of the far post. Anthony took a nice pass from Jones and whistled it wide of Dylan Emery in the Reading goal. Reading has Donovan Barbera and Jake Emery up front. The Ponders are going with Garrity Janger at one wing. Puck deflected in front, but up over the glass and out of the rink, and we've got a stoppage. It'll be brought back, a new puck, and face to the right of the Reading net. It's scoreless here in the first period, 12-11 left. Anthony Missouri takes the draw. Winged around the back of the Reading net and out into center ice and driven right back in by the Arlington points. That was Ryan Davies. Puck still, here comes Reading out of the zone, and they just lob it down to the left of the Arlington net. In the corner, battle behind the net, and the Reading player is upended. The puck's still there. Anthony Missouri gets it, and here's a long pass up to center ice, and the Arlington player is tripped up, no call. That was marginal, and back behind the Reading net it goes. Long lead pass is deflected. Heavy hit in center ice, and that was Joe Chezereg who took a check there from the Reading forward. Face off to the right of the Arlington net. Scoreless here in the first period. Puck battle along the boards. Reading has it. They can't get a shot off. Broken up by Derek Keneally. Puck is sent back down into the Reading zone. Back and forth it goes. There's a deflection wide of the Reading net. Jack Simon keeps the puck in. The puck is in the Arlington zone, and a long lead pass goes by everybody, and that'll go for icing on the Ponders. The goalie touched it, nullified the icing, and here come the Rockets up the left side. Whistled into the Arlington zone and well offside. No, they called it icing. He didn't advance over the red line. So it'll be brought back and face to the right of the Reading net. It's scoreless here in the first period, 10:30 remaining. Walter Scott bringing you all the action along with our video crew tonight. Jan. I put my glasses on. Lightfoot and Alex Van Thorn. Flown in at no small expense to handle the videography in today's contest. Puck still in the Arlington zone. Still in there. Comes out to the point. They transfer to the right side. A drive is blocked and comes out again. Another shot and a save. By Nate Brennan in the Arlington goal. Puck sent back to the Reading end, and now they try to advance it. They do up the left side into center ice. It's intercepted, and the puck way high in the air. My goodness, whose stick was that? That was Hanley. Right in, and a great save by Brennan. A Reading forward had a breakaway right in on Brennan, and he broke it up easily. Good save by Brennan in that Arlington net. Being tested early in this one. Here's another lead pass in center ice, and the puck is dumped down into the Reading end, and line changes now. That was John Chezereg just went off. He's replaced. Puck still in the corner, still in the Reading zone. They're trying to get a shot off. Hanley's in front. He's tripped up. He can't get a shot off. And the puck comes out to left. Point Simon. It hops over his stick. Simon has it. He wheels, curls, and sends it up to the Arlington forward, but it hops over his stick and goes for an offside, or rather an icing on the Ponders this time. Had that connected, it would have been a good opportunity for the Ponders, but no such luck. Face off to the left of Nate Brennan in the Arlington strings. Nate's a junior. And puck in center ice, and again back into the Reading end. It's been down there the greater percentage of this first period, but it's a scoreless game. And the puck is battled along the boards, up off the glass, comes down again. It's still battled in the Reading zone, comes out in the middle. Reading controls, moves it up the left side. Oh, heavy hit on that Reading forward. He was really shoved into the boards right in front of the Rockets bench. And they took note of that. Puck back to the Arlington D. And now sent up to the left side. And back into the Reading zone it goes. No score here in the first period. A lot of good action, though, from the Eddie Burns Arena. Anthony Liosa over the boards for Arlington, along with Declan Dolan. Puck is, here's a break for Arlington. Oh, the forward couldn't stop. That was Shezareg, and he was jumping over the line, and he was stretching his leg, trying to put it outside the blue line, but it's not long enough. And it was called for offside. That would have been a 3-on-1, but no such luck. Face-off now right on the Reading blue line. Mike Tobin, one of the captains, takes the draw for Reading. Puck battle along the near boards here and taken out nicely by Jack Simon. He moves it on the left side, now up to center ice and deflected in the zone. But Anthony Missouri dumps it down into the Rockets. Here's a break for the Rockets, one-on-one with Leosa. A big drive that's wide of the Arlington net, went over Donovan's head. Puck still in the Arlington zone now. Behind it, comes out to the left point. A drive and blocked nicely by Derek Keneally. It never got to the net. Over the boards comes Ryan Davies with Liosa at the points. Face off to the left of the Arlington net. Anthony Missouri dumps it behind the goal. It comes right through the crease, and here's a whistle as the net was knocked off its pins. And again, we'll face it in the circle to the right of the Arlington net. Scoreless here in the first period, 6:35 remaining. Missouri wins the draw. It's another shot, and Missouri intercepts a lead pass for Malatesta, but it hopped over his stick. He would have had a breakaway. Anthony Missouri, a quick snap pass, caught Malatesta at the opposite blue line, but it hopped over his stick. And back it comes for another face-off to the right of the Arlington net. Manned by Nate Donovan tonight, and scoreless thus far. Missouri on the draw. He wins it easily back behind the net in the corner and along the boards. Now dealt into center ice, and Arlington trying to scoop it up. They can't do it. Here's Reading. Liosa has it behind the net, and he drops it over to Davies, who puts it in the crease slowly, and Donovan scoops it up. Donovan, Brennan, he changed his name in the middle of the period. Nate Brennan. Puck comes out to the points. Reading, they drive it right back in, and again in the corner. It's in the Arlington zone. Battled in the right corner beside the net. And behind the net it goes, and Arlington backhands it on the opposite side. And here come the Ponders out of the zone. A lead pass. And they can't go anywhere with it. Janger couldn't control it. And it's dumped down into the Arlington end, but it's called for an icing on the Reading Rockets. 5:39 left, first period. It's a scoreless hockey game here at the Eddie Burns Arena. Face off to the left of the Reading net. Puck is wheeled around the back of the net, and here comes Reading out of the zone. A lead pass in center ice is popped up in the air. Reading controls and dumps it back behind the Arlington net. Arlington's on it quickly. They wheel it around the boards. Dara Keneally takes a heavy hit and can't get the puck out of the zone. Comes out to the point, a drive and wide, right on Brennan. And he makes the stop. Puck is loose in front of the Arlington net and comes over to the right point, and it pops out of the zone, and offside is called on the Rockets. That could be intentional. Let's see if they call it now. Puck comes out over the blue line. You intentionally put it back in. The face-off is taken to the opposite end, but the refs allowed that one. Another quick lead pass right up the middle, and that goes awry. It's found behind the Rockets net. Now wheeled around, comes out to center ice, and Leosa has it. He lobs it back to center ice and driven back behind Malatesta. Keeps it in there. Jack Simon fires, and a glove save by Emery. He's down, the goalie. He never saw that, and he just picked it up with his glove at the last second. A shot from the point by Jack Simon. The puck in the Arlington zone, it's loose. And Arlington picks it up again and sends Malatesta in, but he's ridden off the angle by the Reading defenseman. Oh, a heavy hit for Simon on the Reading forward. Heavy body contact in there now. And it comes out to the point. The Reading point is driven over on the right side. And he fires, and a stinger was wide of the Arlington net. Another shot deflected wide. Puck is sent back into the Reading zone, and we've got a whistle and a stoppage for some reason. That was Luke Beraducci out there for that shift. Brendan Piggott over the boards now for the Ponders. Joel Hanley face-off in the Reading zone. Scoreless here in the first period. Puck comes out to the left point, kept in nicely by Simon. And the Ponders put behind the net. Keneally has it in the corner, right of the Reading net. Comes out to the point, and the drive is blocked. Another shot, a save, and the Ponders putting some heavy heat on here. Another shot is wide. Oh, there's nobody out at the point, and the puck comes out down in and it's golfed. What a drive that would have been by Anthony Missouri. Simon fires, and a save by Emery. A stinger from 30 feet out by Jack Simon. And a good stop by Emery in that Reading net. Comes out to the right point, and Arlington keeps it in. Missouri's out at the point. As the Ponders still on the power play, it's moved to the left point. On the right side, a shot and a save by Emery on that shot. Good bid there by Arlington. Couldn't get it by the goalie. Comes out to Missouri. He passes it back to the right side. Another shot. There's a goal. A goal by Arlington. They scored finally on the power play with a minute left. Minute 05 left on that penalty. Face-off back at center ice. The Ponders lead 1-0 here. 2:50 left in the first period.
Arlington goals scored by number 3, Jaffa Keneally. Assisted by number 16, Brendan Jones, and number 93, Anthony Missouri. Homecoming minutes and 10 seconds into the first period.
Who was that? Who scored the goal? Number 90? What's he talking about? We'll pick up the goal scorer for you in a minute. There's no 90 on the roster. That's what he said. But the score remains 1-0 Arlington here with 2 minutes left. Face off back at the Arlington end. Puck is down. Missouri wins it, goes behind the net. And taken by Simon. He banks it off the boards down into the Reading zone. And flying down there to pick it up was the Arlington forward, Brendan Jones. Will Jennings over the boards now for Arlington. And he'll take the draw in the circle with Mike Tobin of Reading. Tobin's the captain. Puck the Arlington zone, coming up the left side and driven in front, goes by the Reading net in the corner, the opposite corner, and the puck comes out in a drive by Leosa from the left point is blocked in front. Jack Simon lobs it in on Emery, a one bouncer, and he made the stop. Is Reading trying to come out? They do, but it's intercepted. It's by Malatesta. Nice lead pass. In center out, Jennings can't pick it up. And here's Reading over the line, one-on-one, a drive, oh! And Brennan again, looks out. And oh wow, that looks like it was in the net, but it wasn't. Another stop by Brennan. Simon controlling, moves it up on the left side nicely to Leosa, or Malatesta rather, and he can't go anywhere with it. Back in the zone, here's Reading over the line, a shot, a save, a goal, no! Oh, a penalty, it's a hooking call. Looked like a goal, but Brennan made the stop. And the penalty on Arlington, it's on Ryan Davies for hooking. And Simons lobs it the length of the rink as Arlington with a man short. 20 seconds remaining here in the first period. The Ponders with a 1-0 lead over the Reading Rockets. Missouri behind his own net, backhands it on the left side. Now it's driven down into the opposite end as the Ponders are on a power play and they can ice it, and they did. Down behind the Reading net it goes, and that's it for action here in the first period. And pretty even game thus far, but the Ponders come out with a 1-goal lead. The goal was scored by, nobody seems to know. The acoustics in the rink here are really lousy. You can't hear anything. The sound reverberates off the the conical ceiling, and it's all padded, and you can't hear anything. But we'll find it eventually. Somebody will know, and we'll put it out for you. Right now, that's the end of the first period. We'll be back in a few short moments with second period action.
My name is Max DeLuca, and if you're interested in pursuing a career in sports media, come on down to Studio B at 892 Mass Ave in Arlington.
Okay, we're all set for second period action here from the Eddie Burns Arena. 1-0 to score, Arlington. That first period goal was scored by the usual suspect, Anthony Missouri. So we settled on that. Puck in the, it's sent down into the Reading end, and what they call there, they call it for an icing anyway. Nate Brennan in the strings for Arlington tonight, and the Ponders lead 1-0. Jennings is out there with Keneally and Tyler Callahan. Arlington, a man short, a man in the box. Ryan Davies still in there for hooking in the first period. Puck sent in behind Brennan and now sent the length of the rink. And Jennings is flying down there trying to get that loose puck, but he didn't make. The Reading player hasn't. He comes up the left side into the zone. The Rockets over the line, man advantage, circling, comes out to the point. The shot is blocked. Oh, a save by Brennan. Came from the right point, and he saw it all the way and made the stop. Anthony Missouri comes out for the faceoff. It'll be to the left of Nate Brennan in the Arlington net. 1-0 the Ponders here, second period. Puck is down, and down into center ice it goes. And the Arlington player ran the rocket right into the boards there, but he managed to get the puck down into the Arlington zone. Here it is, center ice. Anthony Missouri is looking for it. Anthony's really cruising around out there now. Wouldn't want to get hit by him. Oh, he just hit that guy in center ice. He'll put you up into the mezzanine. He hits you. He's a truck. Puck is in and out of the zone and whistled for a stoppage here in the second period. 13:30 remaining. Arlington in the lead on a Missouri goal in the first period. Of course, the father, the coach, John Missouri, led the nation in scoring at Princeton, so the genes don't fall far from the tree. Puck in the center ice, now dumped down into the zone, and it's behind the Arlington net, wheeled up off the boards and kept in out at the point by the Reading defenseman. Reading other defenseman falls down, and the puck is in center ice. The Ponders can't do much with it. Now sent on the right point, up to center ice, and Malatesta dumps it down into the Reading end, wheeled around the boards. Malatesta backhands it out to the point, and it's driven back in by Declan Dolan. It's behind the Reading net. Arlington, there's a shot. Tyler Callahan's shot was deflected up off the glass, and it'll be faced in the circle to the right of the Reading net. 12:40 left. Second period, 1-0 Arlington. Jennings in to take the draw. Wheels it in on the left side. It's behind the Reading net. Wheels around the boards, comes up on the right wing, and now into center ice. And Simon, nice lead pass and intercepted by the Rocket, and a blistering shot is blocked by Brennan in that Arlington net. That was, can handle this one. Landon Greatorex got that shot off for Lexington. Simon wheels it up off the boards, down into the zone, gets by Keneally, but they may reel this icing. No, they let it go. It's in the Reading zone. And now we're into center ice. Keneally, boy, he flies. And there's Jennings. He blocks that pass. Down into the Arlington end it goes. Wheeled around the boards, comes out to the point. A drive and a save by Brennan. Oh, and he's run into by the Reading player, and we'll have to let that go. Reading forward ran right over Nate Brennan in that Arlington net. That's a no-no in any league. Face off to the right of the Arlington goal. Missouri on the draw, wins it again. I don't think he's lost one tonight. And the puck over the glass, and we'll do it again. Brendan Donovan faces with Anthony Missouri to the right of the Arlington net. 1-0 the Ponders. Puck is in the zone, and now lead pass is blocked. Anthony Missouri. Well, if I heard him coming, I'd get rid of the puck quick. Here comes Redding flying over the line, a little drop pass, and the puck bounces way up in the air. A non-entity, and now dumped into center ice. Now dumped right back in, and Redding picks it up again. The Rockets are flying and blocked nice by Simon. Puck is in the zone and kept in there, but driven out now. Great check by Jennings on that Rocket forward, and he was knocked right out of the zone. Malatesta fighting on the boards, comes out to down into the Arlington end, and they chase it down. The Ponders behind the net. Redding's in on it quickly on the forecheck, but the Ponders are surrounding the net to protect Brennan. Puck is wheeled back the opposite way up and comes around the roundabout, and it's kept in the zone, and we've got a whistle. 10:43 left, second period here from the Eddie Burns Arena, and the Ponders lead 1-0 on an Anthony Missouri goal in the first. It's a power play goal. Puck is down and batted around. Still in the zone, comes out to the point and driven back in, but the Reading Rocket was knocked out of the zone. He kept that puck in. Back behind the net it goes. Reading has picked up the pace here in the second period. And Arlington has been matching him thus far. Next, Garrity Janger on that hit. And the puck is stolen in the zone. Beautiful setup by the Reading forwards, and the shot went just wide as Brennan cut the angle down nicely. Puck is behind the Arlington net as Reading has turned up the heat here, and they're moving the puck around well in the Arlington zone. Ponders trying to get it out, and there's a penalty on, looks like it's on the Ponders, and maybe a double penalty, I don't know. It's one on Jennings, and wait a minute. Jennings and Keneally, so there's a double wangy on Arlington. Excuse me, no, that's Janger. Garrity Janger's going in there along with Jennings for Arlington. So Reading will have a two-man advantage here for the next 2 minutes. 9:29 left in the second period. Puck comes out to the left point. Now on the right side, and a drive, and it's wide. And the puck is in the zone, and Reddington fires, and that one was wide, and this could be dangerous here. Reddington do whatever they want with it. Another shot as Reading just playing with it in the Arlington zone. They can do whatever they want. Two-man advantage. Another shot and another save by Brennan. Brilliant. Thus far. Comes out to the point. A drive and a save by Brennan. Simon has it. He's trying to get it out. It's blocked out at the blue line. Comes out to the right for another drive. Wide by the Arlington defense. And it's still in there. Reading is trying everything. Comes out to the left point. Cam Langhorn is doing all the shooting out there. And here he is again lining a shot up. He fires, it goes wide. And it goes on the left side, comes out to Langhorn again. He fires and that goes wide. And 40 seconds left. Another drive and another save by Brennan. Oh. Nate Brennan, outstanding thus far in the Arlington Strings. Stopping everything that Reading is throwing at him with this two-man advantage. 8:09 left here in the second. Ponders lead 1-0. Mike Tobin, the captain, draws with the Arlington player Jennings, and it comes out to the front. Another drive and a glove save by Brennan. That would have been wide, but took no chances, and he took that just like a first baseman. Face off to the left of the Arlington net. 34 seconds left on the double penalty. Oh, did you hear that? Look out, another save. Reading just trying everything to score, and comes out to the point, and another shot and a save, another shot and a save. And the Ponders, an outstanding defense job here, defending against this volatile Reading power play, really offensively loaded. Another shot and a save, and another shot, and another save, unbelievable. Puck goes behind the net, comes out in front, and another shot and another save. And we've got a whistle, and there's something here. And the penalties have expired. Wow, what a relief for the Ponders and the fresh troops over the boards for Arlington. Jennings, Malatesta. And Joe Shezereg over the boards for Arlington. Comes out to the point. The Ponders still onto another shot wide. And here the Arlington up the right side is Will Jennings. Fires way over the net, up into the strings even. And if that was deflected or what, but a very high shot by Will Jennings. As he had a nice break, he can fly, this Jennings guy. Puck is down behind the net, and still behind the net. Shezereg's out there, John. And the puck comes out to Reading forward. He's trying to get it out. Jennings steals it. Oh, wow. Will Jennings on a great move. Took the puck right off the Reading forward on the boards. Went right in on the net and got two bids on the Reading net, but they were thwarted by Dylan Emery. Leosa and Simon out at the points. Puck is down in the Reading zone, and Joel Hanley was out at the point for Arlington. I didn't know when he was a defenseman. There's a puck in center ice, and another offside on Reading. Icing on Arlington. Face off, this time in the circle to the left of Nate Brennan. 6 minutes remain here in the second period, and the Ponders holding on to a 1-0 lead. The Rockets had a two-man advantage there for 2 minutes and couldn't put it by. Nate Brennan in that out. Hits Keneally, held up in center ice. That's interference and not called by the official. He impeded his speed. That should be called, but they let it go. My referee shirt's in my bag, and I'm not going to put it on. Jennings, Cesare, and Keneally up front for the Ponders. Simon and Davies out at the points. And they're bringing this back. The officials in tonight's game are Mike Norton and Jamie Boudreau, doing a good job. And the face-off back to the right of the Arlington net. Ponders get it out, and it goes over the glass. I guess they'll need a new puck. Thank you. And again, we'll face it. Different referee this time. Same shirt, though. Puck is down, and Jennings. Here comes Will Jennings. Lead pass for Cesare. Gets by one man. And a shot is wide. Comes out to the Davies. Chases it down in his own zone. Puck is in the Arlington end. What the hell was that? Nice pass. Ooh. Should have passed it sooner. Player was wide open. And, two Arlington players going in all alone and just didn't pass fast enough. Jennings holds it, fires, and a save by Emery. Good shot by Will Jennings from 20 feet out. A stinger. Right up under the crossbar, but Emery made the stop. And keeps it at 1-0 Arlington here in the second. 4:51 remaining in the Eddie Burns Arena. Anthony Missouri over the boards now. Malatesta. Andrew Malatesta. And Brendan Jones up front. Jones can fly. He does. He sends the puck back into the Reading end. And Jones picks it up again over the line. He fires and is blocked. Ooh. Brendan Jones. Electrifying. Comes out to the right point. Now over to the left point. Leosa fires. Oh! Emery picked it up at the last second. That was labeled. Another shot labeled wide. Brennan deflects that way on the other side, and another save by Brennan as a giveaway by the Arlington point. Mistake there, and the Reading Rocket picked it right up, but kind of a soft shot at Brennan. It was an easy save. And it'll be faced to his left in the Ponders zone. Simon's out there. Joel Handley. Brendan Piggott now. One of the lines for Arlington. And up in center ice. John Huracan. Leo Penandes is out there for Arlington. First shift of the night, I think. Leo's a sophomore. And we'll have it faced in the circle to the left of Dylan Emery in the Reading net. 1-0 Arlington. 3:12 remains, second period. Jennings wheels and fires it right back into the right of the Reading net. Good hustle by the Ponders. Dara Keneally centers it in front, goes up to the point. A drive and a save. Well, he never saw that, Emery. It just hit him from the right point. Keneally keeps it in. It's behind the Reading net, and the Ponders are forechecking well, keeping that puck in the zone. It's in the corner, still in there. And Reading having trouble coming out. And the long lead pass is blocked. And Arlington has it. Keneally runs right over the Reading forward, tried to block him. Jennings with it, he keeps it in. Leosa, a drive on the right point, and it comes out again. Leosa gets it again, keeps it in, but here comes Reading, 3-on-2. They dump it in right of the Arlington net. Arlington has it in the zone. They bring it back to the fence, and they move it up the left side, down into the, that's an icing on the Ponders. 1:51 left, 1-0 Arlington here in the second period. And each club take turns turning up the heat. And things could go either way here in this contest. Very even thus far. Face off to the left of Brennan, who's been immense in the Arlington strings. Immense. Nice lead past the middle, and here's big drive by Arlington forward. Piandes. It's been his first shift of the night, Leo. Here comes Reading right up, but they lose Malatesta over the line. Missouri comes out, but can't get the shot out. He's really right in front of the net. That's it. Oh, boy. Arlington got a shot off, but it went through the crease, not on the net. Puck is sent the length of the rink, and that'll be icing on the Rockets. 31 seconds left here, second period, 1-0 Arlington. Referee's bringing a broken stick over to the Reading bench. Have that repaired, and we'll use it again. We did years ago. Price of sticks today, you could build a house. Face off to the right of Emery in that Reading net. Puck is down. Jennings on the draw, goes behind the net. Keneally battles there. Dara Keneally, he's a fighter. There's a shot, from the side, almost went in. Another shot, another save. Oh my goodness, how did he save those? Emery, terrific in that Reading net, just stopping shot one after another. And those were hard shots by the Arlington forwards. Nothing lobby about them. Waist-high stingers. And Dylan Emery was up to the task in the Rockets net. Jennings on the draw. Brendan Jones on one wing, and Dara Keneally on the other. Simon and Missouri out at the points. 10 seconds left here in the second period. The Ponders on a power play. Puck is sent down into the Arlington bench and hit some player. He's okay. And handed back to the referee, and they'll do it again with 3 seconds left. Jennings on the draw. Puck down. Time for one. There's a long shot right on Brennan in the Arlington net from the length of the rink. 200 feet. And an easy stop. Okay, that's the end of it here at 2 periods from the Eddie Burns Arena. And the Ponders holding on to a 1-goal lead off the stick of Anthony Missouri. They held off the Rockets there with a 2-man advantage for 2 minutes. A superb defensive effort by the Ponders there in the second period. And the Rockets have not quit by any means. They're throwing everything they have at the Arlington net. As are the Ponders at the Reading net. And a good battle of goaltenders here this afternoon. So that's it at the end of 2. It's 1-0 Arlington. We'll be back in a few short moments with third period action.
You are watching ACMi Sports, where the community covers Arlington. Where would you rather be than right here and right now?
Okay, we're all set for third period action here from the Eddie Burns Arena. Ponders still holding on to a slim 1-goal lead over the Reading Rockets. Anthony Missouri getting the goal in the first period. Puck is down, back to the D. They swap passes, and Arlington takes it over the Reading line. Simon with it. The Ponders on a power play here. Missouri's at the right point. And moving it around, looking for an opening. And the shot is blocked. Still in the Reading zone on the left side to Simon. Sets up Missouri. And the big slap shot goes wide. That's the intent. And then they get the ricochet. And again, it's sent in front. And another goal, a power play goal for the Ponders. And they've doubled their score up to 2 here. The poor goalie, he looks like he was shot. Played well. Dylan Emery had no chance on that. Let's see who got that one. Simon. Now listen. I think it was Jack Simon. Puck back in behind the Arlington net. Long lead pass never got to Missouri. (13-15). Tyler Callahan. Good enough. Tyler Callahan on that second power play goal for the Ponders. And back to the right of Nate Brennan for the faceoff in the Arlington zone. 2-0 Arlington here, third period. 14 minutes left. Puck in front of the Arlington net is now swatted out. And Leosa loses behind the net. Reading controlling, comes out to the point. There's a drive by a big shot from the left point by Reading. And controlling another shot right through the crease, but up in the air. And Reading is controlling things here in the Arlington zone. And can't get it by Nate Brennan. Outstanding in the strings tonight for the Ponders. We don't want to put the kibosh on him, you know, he's got that shutout going. Minute 33. What is that? Minute 33. The period just started. Oh, the clock is mixed up, I guess. $13:29 left here. That's better. In the third period. There's a shot in front. Look out. Another shot blocked. And it's in the Arlington zone. Big gem up on the roundabout there. And up off the glass, down into the Reading end, nicely by Declan Dolan of the Ponders. And back it comes on the icing for the face-off to the right of the Arlington net. Little mix-up in the clock. It's been straightened out. 13:08 remaining here in the third period. Ponders up 2-0. Puck is down. It's to the right of the Arlington net. Scramble for it there. Comes out along the boards. Ponders trying to move it out. It bounces up in the air. And knocked up in the air again. Here's Arlington trying to come out. They do on the left side to Tyler Callahan. He fires way off the angle. What a good stop by Emery. And the puck is deflected. And this looks like an icing. I don't know if they'll call it, down behind the Arlington net. Here come the Ponders. Lead pass way ahead of Brendan Jones. And, puck in center ice, but the Reading cannot advance it. Tyler Callahan, and bouncing puck. Oh, nicely taken down by John Huracan. John picked that puck up nicely. It was bouncing, and he controlled another shot and a save by Emery. Another shot as Arlington putting the pressure on again. Oh, a heavy hit on that rocket forward. And the puck is deflected. Back in the zone. A lead pass and dumped back into the Reading end. Now in center ice, Jennings loses control. Reading has it. On the right side, Reading centering pass out to number 10. He fires and a save by Brennan. Beautiful pad save and a low bullet shot from the right point. And Brennan picked that up nicely. He looks sharp in that net, I tell you. Behind the net, Derek Keneally chases it down and has it to the right of the Rocket net. Comes out to the left point. That's Leosa over there. He drives it back in. Another shot and a save by Emery in the Reading net. It's 2-0 Arlington here. Third period, 10:52 remaining. Face off to the left of the Reading cage. Puck is wheeled around the back of the net and comes out into center ice and driven right back in by Declan Dolan. Here comes Reading up the left side into the zone. Drop pass and Arlington trying to control, but they lose control and the puck is still in there. Now lobbed into center ice. Reading picks it up on the drive. Declan Dolan has it. He's overhauled by the Reading forward. And puck is sent now down to the Reading end. Arlington is just defensively trying to get that puck out of the zone. Oh, got an injured Reading player. I didn't see what happened. Sean Barbera was shaken up on the play. He's heading off. I don't know. Looks out his leg. He's hurt his leg on that check by the Arlington defense. Joel Hanley out there now for the Ponders. Face off in center ice. Brendan Piggott and Reed Malatesta. Simon with it. He whiffs. Simon is stolen by the Reading forward, and over the line he goes. Oh, bullet shot and a save by Brennan. He just held his ground right in the middle of the net. Nate Brennan, outstanding thus far in the net tonight for Arlington. Donovan had nothing to shoot at there as Brennan just gave him no angle. He came out and cut the angle down. Nothing on either side. Good play by the Arlington netminder. 9:44 remaining, third period. And the Ponders are up 2-0. Goals by Anthony Missouri and Tyler Callahan. The story here tonight. Arlington in the Reading zone, trying to keep it in. They do. They wheel it around the back of the Reading net. And the Ponders again on a power play.
2 minutes for Alabama.
Davin Forbes in the box for Reading. Simon with it, moves it over to Missouri, who golfs it in the zone. Simon has it to Missouri, can't keep it in, has to backtrack with it. Anthony Missouri back in his own zone, now sends it up the right side. Jennings moves it on the left wing, over the line. Arlington controlling, and it's wheeled around the back of the Reading net. Comes out on the right side, and is Arlington again over the line, flying. John Chezareg really skating hard for the Ponders. And Anthony Missouri fires a bullet that's wide of the Reading net. Still in the Reading zone, Ponders a man advantage, and the puck is kept in. Simon puts it in front of it. It's golfed out of the zone, and there's a break for Reading. But Anthony Missouri backhands it nicely to Jennings. Here's a break for Simon. He fires wide. Ooh, wide open, Jack Simon. And here's a break for Reading. No, they send it the length of the rink. It's an icing. Brennan out to stop it. He almost deflected it too hard on the Reading stick. But Arlington controls. Back to Simon. To Derek Keneally. He's there in front. Passes right through the crease. And the puck comes out to Ryan Davies at the right point. Davies fires wide. You heard that one. Big drive from the right point, 60-footer. And again, the puck is iced by the Rockets. You know, the point, why they ice it late in the game, they're behind. Don't make no sense. 7:30 left, third period, 2-0 Arlington here from the Eddie Burns Arena on this mild matinee afternoon in Arlington. That was Reed Malatesta. There's two Malatestas out here. And the pass goes awry in front of the Arlington net, as Reading is still trying to get on the board here. Kept in out at the point. Reading controlling in the Arlington zone, circling around, comes up to the point and a drive, and oh, what a save. It popped way up in the air. Saved by Brennan, you could hear it. And the puck hit his arm pad. and it popped probably 20 feet in the air. So you could tell the velocity that was on it. 6:37 left. 2-0 Arlington. Face off back to the right of Nate Brennan. Ooh, wow. Big rebound from center ice. The Reading forward defenseman took a shot. About a 90-footer. And Brennan had to make the stop, which he did. Puck is sent right back into the Reading zone. Arlington pursuing it doggedly. Hurricane may be going off here. No. Hurricane back checking on the front. Looked like a hook, but no call. Faceoff will be just outside the Arlington line. John Missouri will handle it. Malatesta on one wing, Hurricane on the other. Or rather, Brendan Jones. Malatesta on the draw, back into the zone, wing to wing on the left side. And now deflected down into the Reading end. Puck back in the Arlington zone. Simon picks it up. Boy, these guys can skate, I tell you. Arlington moving the puck really adroitly. Good passes to one another and just keeping it away from the Rockets, who are forever dangerous. There's some good forwards out there on this Rocket club. Donovan and Tobin, they really fly, these kids. They don't give them much of an opportunity. Puck is down, comes out to center ice, and driven back in by Declan Dolan. Puck is lobbed down into the Arlington zone, but the ref had his arm in the air and watch out. Back into the Reading zone. Back into the Arlington zone. It's like zone. Tried to hit Derek Keneally, but no luck. Keneally with it moves it into center ice. Is Chezereg over the line, but an Arlington forward, too anxious, jumped over on the right side. That was Jennings, Will Jennings. He could really fly. Couldn't put the brakes on. Face-off just outside the Reading blue line. Third period, 4:15 left. The Pounders up 2-0 on the Rockets. This beautiful pass to the Arlington forward. That was Hurricane. But couldn't get a shot off. Whoop. The ref called something here. Elbow on the. Penalty on Arlington. It's on Tyler Callahan. He's in the box for 2 minutes for elbowing. Face off back in the Arlington zone. Wait a minute. They decided against that. Take it out now. Timeout. Okay, we've got 4 minutes remaining in the game. Arlington has just gone on a shorthanded situation with a penalty to Tyler Callahan. And they'll have to hold off for 2 minutes that power play. Then another 2 minutes at full strength. Conjecturizing only. And Ponders will chalk up another win. They need them. They're 1-1-1 on the season. Face-off comes out to the right point, kept in out at the line. Another shot comes out the point, blocked. Orican brought his Arlington with the puck, and they send it the length of the rink. As the Pope may pull their goalie here with a Arlington player in the box. Could be their only hope. Arlington player, Missouri, with a great Anthony Missouri popped the puck high in the air. The only thing he could do to keep it back into the Reading zone. And wait a minute, here's a trip on somebody. Trip on Reading, so that equals up the score now. Cam Lanhorn is in the box for Reading and tripping, so that kills their power play. Face off in the Reading zone. Comes over to the right point. Leosa fires, and another puck comes out to the left point. Jack Simon drives it right back in behind the Reading net. Ryan Davies out at the right point. Here comes Reading up the right side over the line, and the puck is deflected out nicely by Dara Keneally. Simon with it. Jack Simon, he can skate. Here he comes. Looks like a forward. He's a defenseman. And he fly up the right side. Simon deep in the zone. The puck in the corner. And here it comes up the left side, but the Reading player could not handle it. It's dumped down to the right of the Arlington net. Reading controls. Player takes a hit. And the puck is still in there in the Reading zone. Moved over on the right point, wide open. The drive! Deflection and a save. Puck back behind the Arlington net. 2:20 remaining. Puck is lobbed back to the Reading zone. Now moved on the left side. Now over the line, and the player is hit rudely at the Arlington blue line. Back in the Reading zone, they move it on the left side, and into center ice. Here comes Reading over the line, flying. His centering pass is blocked. Another shot is blocked. And Reading is stick handling around, but Arlington controls. Still in the Reading zone. Still in there. Oh, what a swing around the net. The player tried to wrap around, but Brennan was ready for him. And that snuffed that out. Good play in there by Nate Brennan. Outstanding tonight in that Arlington net. First time we've seen Nate, and I think he's probably impressed Coach Missouri for a starting job. But they'll have a couple of good netminders, the Ponders. Face off in the circle. It'll be Mike Tobin, the captain of Reading, going with Anthony Missouri. Missouri wins that one. Back behind, another shot and blocked by Missouri. Anthony does everything. Offense, defense. Both clubs now at full strength, and Leosa wheels it around the boards, comes out into center ice, and it'll go the length of the rink, but the icing is waved off because it went by the Reading forward. He tried to get it, but missed it. Over the line, Reading, dangerous shot in front and a save. Reading, another shot is blocked. Behind the net, Missouri wheels it around the boards. Look out. "32 seconds left in the hockey game. And Reading is trying everything to it's lobbed up. The Reading net is open, wide open, nobody in it. And Down can get a stick on it. They'll have a goal, an easy goal. And Dara Keneally. Shoot it, shoot it. Oh, he missed. Jack Simon. Oh, did it go in? Oh, yeah, it did. Jack Simon just hit the open net. I wasn't sure. It was 1 second left. And great. So the Ponders come up with a 3-0 win over the Reading Rockets here. Face off in center ice. John Chegeret's out there. And Jennings. And they're congratulating Nate Brennan for his shutout. First game of the season for Nate, and he comes up with a shutout. And the whole Arlington team is surrounding Nate Brennan with the hugs and kisses. Nate's a junior, and his time on the team, but did a hell of a job. The handshake now, the traditional handshake with the Reading players. And always great to see here, no matter how rough it got. They hug. Most of them know each other. They're playing in the junior leagues growing up, you know. They all know each other. It's a great thing, this hockey. Nothing like it. I've been in it since the flood. Well, 3-0 Arlington and the Anthony, Missouri. Tyler Callahan and Jack Simon into an open net there with a second to go is the story of the hockey game here. Now the next game for Arlington, for those of you who like to travel, is out in Springfield. And it's against highly ranked Pope Francis. 5:40 p.m. and it is January 3rd out in Springfield, and they'll be playing Pope Francis if you want to make that trip. We will not be broadcasting that. Our next home game is with Lexington on January 9th, right here at the Eddie Burns Arena at 6 p.m. But that's it here. This has been Walter Scott. Jan Litchfield on the video tonight, along with Alex Van Thorn, award-winning Alex. He doesn't like to say it, but we'll say it. And there it is. The final score, 3-0. We'll see you next time. This has been Walter Scott. Good night.